Hello everyone, we're back, and this time we are not making one, not two, not even three, even though that's what it said in the title. We are going to be making four. I don't know why I have glasses on. I feel like I need them on now for my intro. Makes me feel much more professional. We are going to be making 4 different types of macaroni and cheese. A 3-minute, 30-minute, and a 1-hour, and then also KD because of course, like I can't compare mac and cheese if I don't include Kraft dinner. And obviously there's a massive difference between the powdered box stuff, which is delicious by the way. Don't tell me otherwise, it's amazing. Especially the white mac and cheese. Anyway, there's clearly a time and a place for all different types of mac and cheese. I just kind of wanted to taste test them, look into the preparations of them. I love testing out a lot of these different tasty recipes. I've done cookies, I did noodles. The noodle recipe, by the way, oh, it was amazing. But now we need to remove the glasses. We need to get unserious for cooking. Also, I feel like I'm probably blinding you because I totally forgot I have like ring lights and stuff. My goal for this video is to have 4 different bowls of macaroni and cheese all laid out in front of me if I can time this correctly. Hopefully this works. And then I can kind of taste test them all at once where they're all nice and hot, freshly prepared. So that is my goal for this video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoy these types of videos. If you want to see more, there is a full playlist. You can go and check that out at the end of this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Come and join us every Saturday. And now let's get into mac and cheese number 1, the 3-hour macaroni and cheese. And I have to say myself, I have not made macaroni and cheese that took longer than 10 minutes. I know. So I am very genuinely curious how good this is because I've watched the video and I've seen all the different infusions and breadcrumbs and all these different add-ins and different cheeses and stuff. So I am excited to eat lots of mac and cheese. Let's go. So the first thing I did is I made the oil infusion. All right, we have the garlic cloves on with the oil for an infused oil. They're on medium low, and then I'm gonna reduce it to low for 45 minutes. So now it's done. I'm ready to bring it in. Then what's next? That's as far as I got. All right, now the oven is preheating to 350 degrees, and I have to grease a baking dish with butter. I can do that. 13-inch baking dish. Oh, it's over there? Oh, why is it over there? Thank you, Christopher. I really do know where nothing is in my kitchen. Oh, I think they had an amount of butter, but you know, really is there such thing as too much butter? I feel like there isn't. You're not gonna be like, oh, this is too delicious, there's too much butter on the bottom of the pan. No, even added a little zigzag for pizzazz. Oh, I don't have to do anything with this right now. All right, move this to the side. So now we're gonna take the oil that we had sort of infused with all these garlic cloves. It smells unbelievable right now. So we're going to pour it through this fine mesh strainer. Sieve. Get all that oil in there. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take all of these garlic cloves and we're gonna mash them. So I'm going to stick them in here. Don't wanna lose any of that oil. Boop, into the sink. Post-filming Rachel can deal with those later. I was debating whether or not to mash this with the potato masher. And then I felt that might be a little excessive. All right, we have a nice paste now. I'm gonna set this to the side. Ooh, now we're gonna make the bread stuff. Hang on. All right, bread time. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this entire loaf of sourdough bread, rip it into little pieces and spread it all out and do the whole thing. Now, she said in the video, like, you don't have to do this. You can just choose, you know, some panko breadcrumbs or something you already have, but I want the real thing. If I'm gonna go to the effort to make a 3-hour mac and cheese, I'm gonna make my own breadcrumbs. I don't know why I'm yelling, but I'm very passionate about this. Also, I've always wanted to do that. Just like rip into a loaf of bread like that. I feel like I'm gonna get scolded by my parents. How small of bits do I need to make this? It says small bits in a single layer. I feel like this is gonna get really boring really fast. Also, I feel like I'm gonna eat a lot of this. Oh, good bread. Hey, Chris, you know what we don't do enough of? Bonding while breaking bread. It's good bread dough. Good bread. Good bread.
Oh, that is good.
Yeah. I'll be done my half before you are.
I'll be done mine first if I eat it. It's better be good, otherwise it's a waste of good sourdough.
It has garlic in it though, like garlic infusion.
Yeah, I saw
oil
that.
stuff, so. You smell it? Can you oh, you can't smell it.
A little bit.
A little bit?
Wait.
Wait. What about just this garlic.
Yeah, a bit more so.
What's it like being you?
Boy, it's awesome.
This is a layer, right?
Yeah, you've got enough there.
This is fine, right? You're just gonna eat that, aren't you? Don't look at me like, Christopher. He's just eating the bread. Okay, so I'm gonna stick this in the oven for about 20 minutes just so it dries out a bit so I can pulse it in a food processor and get it a little bit finer. And we'll move on to the next step, which I think is cheese. There's a lot of them.
It's that good.
It's gonna cook, but get good olive oil. Makes a difference.
No.
Is it bad that I just want to take this and just like pick up all the loose salt?
No, get enough.
I feel like I'm picking up Play-Doh, but way more delicious.
Costco olive oil is good, man.
Yeah, this is good stuff. Kind of the last one.
Yeah, it's really good.
I'm kind of sad I toasted all of that now.
Yeah, still time.
Quick, into the oven. Oh, no, it's warmies.
I know.
We're going off book here. But it's worth it, I'm telling you. Ooh, what you doing? Yes, it's like we're actually going out for dinner. You know how they have the bread out and stuff?
I've heard of that.
Yes, exactly. All right, breadcrumbs are out of the oven. They've dried up a little bit. They're not hot anymore. So now we're gonna put them into the food processor. So into this bowl, we are going to add 2 cups of breadcrumbs, and then I'm gonna add half a cup of grated Parmesan, as well as 2 tablespoons of that garlic infused oil that we did earlier. And then some salt, because of course we need salt. All right, now we have a pot. You can see it is steaming, and what it is on is a one top. That's right, I bought it. I'm testing it. And we're making a bechamel sauce. We are starting with a roux, which is flour and butter mixed together until it's nice and golden, and then putting in a little bit of milk, whisking it all up, and adding in a bunch of different spices. So I threw in a little bit of nutmeg, cayenne, as well as salt and pepper, and now we're just whisking until it gets nice and, I don't know, mixed together. Creamy? That's the word. All right, I have to like stir this for 10 minutes. So I'll be back when it's nice and creamy. All right, now our bechamel is looking really nice and thick, so we're going to add the 3 different types of cheeses. We have white cheddar, Gruyere, as well as some Fontina, and I just kind of added a little bit at a time, you know? Now we need to stir this for a minute until everything gets nice and gooey. I love how you can kind of see me, and also I have to like squat down, you know? Just like really get into this stirring. All right, this feels nice and smooth. So now we need to add in the pasta. Here they are right here. They're not macaroni, but this is what the recipe called for. I'm gonna dump in all the pasta. And I need a spoon. I need a spoon. We're going to stir until this is nice and coated. Everything looks nice and glossy. I love that word in cooking, glossy. Sounds so good. I'm like, yes, I do want to eat that, please. Oh my gosh, this is an arm workout. Unless you actually work out, in which case this is probably pretty easy. All right. That's looking tasty. I'm excited. And now I need to add in 3 tablespoons of the garlic confit that we made earlier, the kind of like smashed up garlic. I'm gonna add that back in, or more, she said, if you want. Like, I'm not gonna argue. The more garlic, the better. Add a good mix, unless you really want to surprise your dinner guests and just have like one giant bite of garlic. It'd be hilarious. This sounds disgusting. Okay, now we're gonna transfer it to the baking dish so I can get this guy out of the way. You're done now. Thank you, Cooktop. Appreciate your services. Merci beaucoup. Let's transfer this in. All right, now we're gonna put some breadcrumbs on top, the like breadcrumb oil Parmesan thing. I've always wanted to make something like this. Feels so traditional. Look at me go, everyone. Breadcrumb crusted mac and cheese. This feels so American. And then it says to bake for 50 minutes until golden brown. Did they cover it? Oh, mine looks a lot like hers. Oh, this is exciting. Okay, she doesn't seem to, oh yeah, no, she's just stuck in the oven. Okay, we're good. So I'm gonna pop this in the oven, 50 minutes, uncovered, 350, golden brown. Let's get into the next recipe. So we can have these all done at once. All right, new recipe. And this one is a 30-minute mac and cheese, which is still more time than I would have ever spent on mac and cheese before. All right, so step 1, cook pasta. done. Again, not macaroni. I don't know how I feel about that. I think I'm okay because it's still small pasta. But there's just something very nostalgic about the macaroni shape. No, just me? Let me know in the comments if you have a preferred pasta shape for macaroni and cheese. Macaroni and cheese. Anyway. And now in a separate large pot, melt butter, medium-high heat, add the, oh, we're doing a roux again. Okay, okay. Oh, I feel like I just did this. Done. I can do this. I can do this. If I get all of these recipes to be done at the same time, I feel like I earned a medal. My greatest accomplishment. Actually, now that I think about it, if I've done the pasta already and all I have to do is a bechamel and this is cooking for another 45 minutes, I'm gonna clean these dishes that's what I'm gonna do, because otherwise it's not gonna be done at the same time. I need it to all kind of be fresh, right? This makes sense? This will be the first tasty tested video where I leave tonight and not have a pile of dishes to do in the morning. This is exciting. This is an exciting moment, everyone. Also, I kind of like the whole starting with the most difficult recipe and then working my way to the easiest. I feel like I'm like gaining momentum right now. All right, see you guys in like, I don't know, 10? Okay, we're back, friends. Bechamel, round 2. So I'm just stirring this up. This is just the roux. Again, I just want to get it kind of nice and golden. Watching the clock, I'm running behind. Now we're just adding in the milk. Then we're gonna add some ground mustard and paprika this time. It's kind of a different mix. I'm up for it. What else do I need? Salt and pepper? Yeah, salt and pepper. I'm like trying to stir like 4 different recipes. A lot going on. I feel very chaotic. So over here we have Katie going, getting that all ready. And we just pulled the baked, the 3-hour one out of the oven. It looks and smells incredible. The bechamel is almost done, and then all we have left after that is the 3-minute one. Oh my gosh, guys, we might make it. Now I need pepper. Where did I don't know where the pepper is. I got flour on that, that's good. Did I put it away? Oh, I put it away. There's some pepper in there, and then stir again. All right, so now this is nice and thick. I want to add in the 3 types of cheeses. Again, 3 types of cheeses. I can barely see you through all the steam. So this time we're doing cheddar cheese again. We're doing Gouda, and we're doing Monterey Jack. Again, I'm gonna add a little bit at a time-ish. Okay, this is where I'm gonna need some help. Christopher, can I have some help? And then I'll get started here with the microwave one. So you need a mug. And you need a half cup of water, and then a 1/3 of a cup of noodles, also straightforward. And then we microwave that for 2 minutes. And then into a bowl, 2 tablespoons of, where's my tablespoon? I need to mix together 2 tablespoons of whole milk with cornstarch and salt. Oh no, it's done! Cornstarch, milk, salt, and pepper. Okay, so it does not feel done, so I'm gonna put it in for another minute, it says. 1 minute intervals until all the water is absorbed. That is done. Okay, so now we need the shells in. Down to the wire. Now a 1/4 cup of cheddar in with the milk, because we're gonna pour this over top of the macaroni once the macaroni is done. Okay, another minute. How are you doing, noodles? Ooh, not done. How is this not done but the water is absorbed? I don't understand. Oh, water in my microwave. This is supposed to be the easy one. All right, back it goes. Okay, should we start doling out the other ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I feel like a lot of this footage is just Chris and I running around trying to get these recipes organized. Almost. This is like a 7. All right, so we just stirred this together. Now I'm gonna put it on for 1 more minute. All right, taste test time. So now we're just going to empty this out so I can see it on level plane. That actually looks really good.
I was about to say.
Dang.
It's way better than it has any right to be. Look at that stretchiness.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Okay.
All right.
Wait, hold on. We have the 3-hour, the 30-minute, the, I guess, 10-minute, technically. And then the supposed to be 3 minutes, but was more like 8. I just noticed now how much flatter these noodles are than these. And I've always thought these are macaroni, but they're not. So that is the difference right there. Let's try these.
I went into this thinking, I'm not going to like anything better than KD, but this will be a fun video. It looks like the worst of the 4.
Yeah.
In the bowl. In which order do we try these?
Ooh, do we start here and work our way?
Yeah.
All right.
I think so.
Okay, let's do this. So this one, which we just fit, but like, hold on. I need to hold this up so everyone can see this, like.
Looks so gooey.
Ooh, how did they do that though?
Did you put any salt in?
Put more salt in, see if it tastes better. All right, Molly. Got over salt this bad boy. Oh, that stringiness. Oh no, I got it on my hand. Oh, it's hot.
Yeah, way better with the salt.
I don't like the texture of the cheese as much, but it's
not very
creamy.
cheesy. Yeah, it is very creamy, just not very cheesy flavored, which, like packaged shredded cheddar, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, that's fair.
This is better than I expected.
I think if we use like really good cheddar, which like I don't know why you would if you're gonna do that in the microwave, but like if you used really good cheddar, I think it would have like a sharper flavor, and I feel like I could get on board for that. But maybe it wouldn't melt as well.
Yeah, it works. It actually works.
It's kind of bland, I think is just
it is.
what it is.
Yeah.
And like it took basically as much time. I have like cheese all over my
Not chocolate this time.
Not chocolate though. Progress, growth as a human. It takes about as much time to make this as it does to make this. So
That one tastes like Katie. Oh great, I have my own Katie.
oh, I don't know why I said no to that. Yeah, you take your own.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
I already had some of yours. It's Katie.
No, there's nothing wrong with it.
Oh, good.
Although the white cheddar is better.
Of course, it's just science. Now I'm really interested. That's all.
Okay. So this is the 30-minute one.
Yeah.
With the shells. Okay.
That's interesting. There's some sharpness to that. What cheeses were in this again?
I didn't know that would be a quiz. Monterey Jack,
Gouda,
and
orange cheddar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there was ground mustard and paprika in this one. Okay.
Mustard plays.
That's what I said. Like, I think the mustard is like a good
Yeah.
addition. I do like that. I don't know. Does this make me kind of a mac and cheese snob? But I like the smoothness of the KD, like the powdered sauce. This one has this like
You don't want to say gritty, but
I don't want to say gritty. Gritty isn't the right word
Yeah.
because that isn't right. That isn't correct. But it's like more of that mealy kind of a.
it's kind of a coarser, less velvety
It's
sauce.
less velvety. That's exactly what it is. Much
very
more
flavorful.
flavorful. Yeah. Like the flavor is there.
There's so much cheese in this. It's very good.
Like if you're willing to make a bechamel,
Yeah.
it was good.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Like the flavor.
And that did not take that much more time than Katie.
No.
But it was a
It
fair
was
bit more
work.
expensive.
It was more work. Oh yes, also we spent a lot of money on cheese.
Yeah.
It was just more steps. Like it's more work. It wasn't as much. It was. I wouldn't say 30 minutes to do that. I guess if like we didn't include the time to like shred all the cheeses and stuff.
All right, 3 hour.
I'm ready. Look at the nice like crispy coating right here. I'm excited. I've never tried a mac and cheese like this. Have you?
I've never made one like this. I've had some
You've
like
had
this,
one
but I've
like
never
this?
made one like this.
I've seen these in like cookbooks and like videos and stuff, but I've never actually tried it. No, I like that.
Yeah.
I like the breadcrumbs with it because it masks that gritty texture of the cheese sauce.
The garlic is very good. Yeah.
I was just about to say the garlic really makes an impact in this recipe. Now, if you add some garlic from this recipe, like that garlic oil, let's say, and put it in here, would this be as good as this? Because this took 30 minutes and this took 3 hours.
Yeah, make your own breadcrumbs is a big step.
That's like next level.
Yeah.
Not even the chef in the video is like, I would do this.
You have to extend it a little bit to get to 3 hours. No, the breadcrumbs add a lot.
They do. I'm trying to figure out if I like this sauce better.
I like Gouda a lot. So I feel like...
Is it Gouda? I've been making this joke all day. Everyone is sick of me.
I think if I made this again, the 3 hour one, I would add some Gouda for sure.
Yeah, the Gouda was Gouda. Not sick of the joke, everyone. Not sick of the joke. So you'd make this exactly the same way, but with Gouda?
If I made this one again, I would just double the sauce.
Because it bakes, and you're right, like it draws out a lot of that moisture.
Yeah.
I like the mustard in that one.
Yep. I'm not getting any heat off of that from the cayenne. I'd maybe add some more.
But breadcrumbs, though?
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah, I like those.
Garlic sourdough breadcrumbs, I mean, garlic sourdough breadcrumbs.
Out of everything that we tried, including KD.
Yeah.
Including.
Yeah. Let me go back to the 3-minute here. Hang on.
Can you tell we haven't eaten dinner yet? The salt is so much better once you add the salt to that one.
Yeah. I'm impressed that the 3-minute version actually made a passable bowl of mac and cheese.
It wasn't 3 minutes, but yes, it was good. Like they put some thought into like adding the cornstarch and, you know, like all those like little bits that made it a creamy sauce and not just like melted cheese.
Yeah.
Swirled in with some macaroni.
Like if you're in a dorm, you might not have a hot plate or something where you can boil water as easily. Like if you just have a microwave, that works.
If you have like a mini fridge and you can put some cheddar in there, if you don't want Katie, you want something a little bit different, a little jazzier, you know?
If you don't have a stovetop, you probably don't have cornstarch.
You might have to buy that.
Keep cornstarch on hand.
Between these four, do you have a favorite in terms of like overall, with the time spent, with the money spent on cheese? This is no joke.
The 3-hour one paid off. All the effort paid off in the 3-hour one, I think. The KD was clearly behind the two that took a lot of preparation.
Yes, that was very, and honestly, I wasn't expecting that. But like Katie, for what it is, it does have like a flavor to it. Right?
Yeah.
Like I know it's not actual cheese, but like
radioactive nuclear orange cheese.
You know, like, you know, as you find in nature. I was expecting to like that one the best in terms of like consistency. But these ones really did surprise me. Like I do like the flavors of them. Well, this is what we're serving tomorrow to my family. Hope you like mac and cheese.
Happy Halloween.
So then the 3-hour one's your favorite?
It is, yeah.
Now, granted, this one will actually put in the effort to like make meals and enjoys cooking. So yes, that makes sense because you enjoy the preparation of it.
But fancy for fancy's sake is no good. Like if you had spent 3 hours making something that was just as good as the 30-minute one, then that's nonsense. I hate that. But it was better.
So the garlic in this one was my favorite. The garlic really made a difference. I like the sauce best here. This, I'm never gonna get rid of. Do you know what I'm saying? Like there's a place for this. It's when I'm sick. I want the white one, not this one. The white cheddar one.
Lipton's chicken noodle soup from a packet, though.
No, I can't do it.
That's what I want when I'm sick.
That is neon yellow, Christopher.
If you're only going to have one unnaturally colored processed food when you're sick, it's Lipton's packet soup.
I don't think I can get on board for that.
This video brought to you by Lipton Packet Soup.
No.
Hashtag Lipton.
There's no ads. Like, I have a special place in my heart for that. Oh, the 3-hour one was so good. It was so
yes,
good.
It was better. Yeah.
But I want mustard in it next time.
Yeah.
That would be my only, like, thing. And I know they had to keep them separate and keep them different. I'm sure you could put mustard in and it would be really good, but like...
Yeah, it would explode. May I go and eat more of that 3-hour one?
Yes, you may go. Thank you very much. Say bye to the internet.
Hi, internet. I'm not really going anywhere. I'm just getting a bowl.
Would any of you make any of these?
Yes.
Well, obviously, I mean, Katie aside. I mean, most of us have probably made this and enjoyed it from time to time. But like, man.
Okay, here's one thing, though.
He's back.
I'm back. This makes a lot of mac and cheese.
Look at this monstrosity.
So. Right here is going to be a text box that tells you yes or no, it reheats okay.
Oh, okay. Yes,
the
that's
next
true.
day, because we need to know. Really good.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I got some of that garlic.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. The garlic makes it. Unless you don't like garlic. In which case, don't make this one. But like, well.
Check out the videos on the side. I might even get my own chair.
One day, maybe. We did like have a bench once. The noodles. And that was a special occasion because you made one of them.
Oh, those were good.
Those were so good.
Yeah, remember that beef broth?
But that was better than this, though.
Yes.
Like, that wasn't even a contest. Yeah. But, like, as far as mac and cheese go, these are good. Anyway.
Well, thanks for coming.
Goodbye, everyone.